As we begin this practice, let's take a moment to welcome and congratulate ourselves in being here, that we're actually taking this time to be present, to go inside into our own lives. Let's take a few moments to feel that we are in the mind and body with a mindful check-in, feeling any sensations, any holdings, any tightness in the body, as well as feeling into your mood, feeling into our emotions, and just acknowledging whatever is being felt and letting be. Just feel how we are with awareness and acknowledging whatever there is to be felt. Now, very gently, withdrawing the awareness from the mindful check-in, let's bring our attention to the breath. Being mindful of the breath in the abdomen, expanding on inhalation and falling on exhalation. Breathing in and breathing out with awareness. Breathing normally and breathing naturally. Feeling the rise and fall of the abdomen. This type of mindful breathing can help us calm down when we are feeling anxious, feeling fearful. So just be mindful of the breath coming in and going out. Breathing in and out with awareness. If we find the silence that our mind has wandered off, compassionately, gently making them note wandering and coming back to the breath and the abdomen. Breathing in and breathing out with awareness. Slowing our lives down, taking it one inhalation and one exhalation at a time. Breathing in and breathing out with awareness. Breathing in and breathing out, moment to moment. Now, gently withdrawing the awareness from breathing, we'll shift our focus to a body scan. Feeling into this body, into the world of sensations, thoughts, and emotions, and acknowledging whatever is being experienced. Just like a meteorologist will objectively report the weather and the outside, we as mindfulness practitioners are like internal meteorologists reporting the weather objectively on the inside. So whatever it is that we're feeling in the body, in the mind, let's just acknowledge whatever is being felt and let it be. Let's bring the focus of our awareness into the soles of each of our feet, getting to feel the heels, bottom of the feet, the toes, and the tops, behind your Achilles tendon, and gently above into the ankle joints. Feeling each of the feet up to the ankles with awareness, and just acknowledging whatever is felt in the body or potentially in the mind. Feeling into the feet, into the ankles, letting the awareness rise up into each of the lower legs, and to the calves, the shins, and now coming up to the knee joints. Feeling into the body with awareness. Now, letting the awareness rise up from the lower legs and knees into the upper legs, into the thighs, our hamstrings, quadriceps, feeling into our upper legs and feeling its connection up into our hip joints, feeling the sensation, the felt sense of the body, feeling into our thighs, into our hips, and letting that feeling be. Letting the awareness come up into the hips and into the pelvis, into the center of the body. Feeling your sits bones under your buttocks, great systems within elimination, reproduction, feeling into the center of this body with awareness, within the hips and the pelvic girdle. Whatever arises in the body, or perhaps at times, even in the mind and emotions, acknowledging and letting be. Letting the awareness rise into the tailbone, and then gently coming up into our lower back, up the spine, into the middle, and eventually into the upper back, feeling sensations in the back with awareness and letting that awareness be. As we go through this body, we may notice from time to time some tensions, tightness, achiness, and if we can allow any of these areas to soften, by all means, let that happen. It is important to know if we are unable to soften, our practice informs us to let that area be. Let whatever sensations ripple and resonate wherever they need to go. Feeling into the back with the awareness, letting the awareness begin to rise up into each of the shoulders and the shoulder blades, then gently bringing the awareness down each of the upper arms, into your elbows, into your forearms, the wrists, and the hands. You're feeling a sensation from one shoulder to the fingertip and letting that sensation be. Withdrawing the awareness now from the shoulders to the fingertips and placing our attention into our belly, the great system of digestion, assimilation, feeling into the belly with the awareness, whatever sensation that may be, tightness, nervousness, just rightness, whatever is there, acknowledging and letting it be as if we are feeling into our guts, into the belly with the awareness. Now the awareness is rising up to the skin of the chest, into the sternum and the rib cage, then feeling it into the great sensation of ventilation of the lungs and circulation of the heart, feeling into the chest with awareness and being mindful of whatever comes up in the body, letting any waves or thoughts, emotions, sensations ripple and resonate wherever they need to go, feeling into the chest with the awareness. Now bringing that awareness from the chest back up into the shoulders again, feeling the shoulders and its connection into the neck and throat being present. Now letting the awareness from the shoulders and the neck and throat come up into the jaw joint, one of the most exercised joints in the body, the home of communication, home of how we take in our food, feeling into the jaw, into the mouth, into your teeth and tongue, and letting that feeling be. Feeling into the cheeks of the face, into your sinus passages, and into the temples on each side of your head, as well as your forehead. Feeling into the eyes and the muscles around the eyes. Feeling into the facial structure. Feeling into the top, into the back of your head. Feeling sensations and letting those feelings be. Feeling in through ears, into the inside of the head, into the brain. Feeling the face and head with awareness. Now gently connecting the face and the head with the neck and the throat, and the shoulders, arms, hands, chest, the belly, the back, hips, legs, and feet. Feeling the body as a whole, from head to toe and fingertip. As we breathe in, feeling the body rising ever so gently on the inhalation and falling on the exhalation. As we're feeling into this body and mind, we may at times continue to experience some anxious thoughts, worries, fears, and there are sometimes we can use the practice of mindfulness, the inquiry, of investigating to discover potentially the underlying cause of our fears. If it appears that even after practicing the body scan and mindful breathing, that we're persisting with some of our anxious feelings, bringing attention to those feelings themselves, now to acknowledge what's being felt, feeling into the fear. As I say this, I want to say this with a word of compassion and gentleness. Just like on a hot day, if we were to go swimming and put our toes in the water and react to such coldness, that through gradual acclimation of dipping the toes in and out of the water, we acclimate to the temperature, and slowly, part by part, our body becomes accustomed, and we go swimming. Very gently dipping the toes into our feeling the fear, just acknowledging what's there, letting be, feeling into the fear with awareness. There's no need to try and analyze or figure things out. Just feeling into the experience of feeling anxious, fearful, worried, and letting be. And whatever arises, equally acknowledging and letting be, feeling into the heart of fear. Just listening with such compassion. No need to push ourselves more than we can handle, but working with the edges, feeling into the anxiety and acknowledging. As we learn to be things with what they are, we discover the underlying causes of our pain and fear.